Day. My name is Promise Signer, and I was a beneficiary of my Taiwo scholarship in 2020 Science at Princeton University in the United States of America. Yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to see you here today, and I'm using this opportunity to provide clarity um, about the Maketawa scholarship. Yeah, I've received a lot of questions about it, and I just thought to do this video, to share the information at once. Yeah, that's it. So I'll talk about the founder. Yeah, Maketawa scholarship was founded by my Dr. Michael Taiwo, who is really passionate about young Nigerians and is willing to, support them financially to achieve their dreams of obtaining fully funded offers to different universities all over the world. Yeah. So, my scholarship awarded 7 people in the first year, that's 2019, and it covered only GRE. But thankfully, in 2020, the Makitawa scholarship package got expanded and it went on to cover IELTS slash TOEFL and application fees to 3 universities. Yeah, so that was the package in 2020, and 22 people were actually awarded. So that was like a huge, you know, difference. There was a huge difference. Yeah, additional 15 people were awarded in 2020, and I think in 2021 more people might be awarded. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll talk about the application process of Maketawa scholarship. Yes. So before I go into that, some of you might not understand what I mean by GRE and GMAT. GRE is an exam that is required by different universities in the United States. It's like it contains both math and English. Then GMAT, I have no idea about it. Yeah, I didn't have to write the GRE and GMAT, so I have no idea about the GMAT. But I know that the GMAT is for those that are in non-STEM fields. STEM stands for like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, right? So those that are more interested in economics, let's say business administration, those kind of courses that are more in line with the commercial part, commercial areas. Yeah, I think those are people that actually required GMAT, or GMAT is of more relevance to their admission process than the GRE. Yeah. So IELTS and TOEFL. IELTS is preferred um, by different institutions. Yeah, I think mostly for Canada and UK, while TOEFL is preferred by most US universities. Yeah. So I've spoken about the founder and what the scholarship is about. Yeah. So it's just a way to encourage those that are actually seeking for these scholarships by taking care of some expenses they might need to incur before they can actually apply to those scholarships, right? So and the scholarship is really competitive now. Yeah. Yeah. But the idea is just to select like like those that are really ready, to start up a program. Those that have made considerable progress, and it's not limited to only first class graduates. Even though you do not get a first class in university, you can actually apply to Michael Taiwo scholarship. And Michael Taiwo scholarship is actually like passionate about including underrepresented communities. Because I think in my set, I don't think we had like 2 people from the same state. Yeah, or even if we had, I don't think we ever had like 3 people from the same state. So it was given to different states of Nigeria. So that was scholarship is not just a scholarship for Yoruba people or for only guys. Yeah, a lot of females were included, and they are really interested in diversity and underrepresented groups. So if you feel like you are from any underrepresented group, you can actually apply to the scholarship. Yeah. So yeah, that's major. That's for that. Yeah. So I'll go into the application process. Yeah. So the application process involves you filling an online form The application started, I think, on September 1st. In my own time right now, this is September 4th. Yeah, so the application is still ongoing. I think up to September 15th. So, and the funny thing is that it's not hard to apply. You just go to a website, empty scholarship website, and you can apply. I will actually include the link in the description box so that would just point you directly to the application page, the landing page of the application, so that you can just go ahead and put in your fill in your application. Yeah. So basically, you need to provide some information like your name and then your course and your emails, your email address. Yeah. So basically, they would just they want like some kind of um, information about your academic background, what you studied, your CGPA and all that. And then apart from that, there's also an essay you need to write. And that essay is about 115 words. So I feel like that's not where to start telling very sad stories. Yeah, I feel like you should just let them know like there are so many applicants, right? So what to make you stand out is your leadership for volunteering or your I don't think it's about who has the saddest story. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's about who has the saddest story. So what have you done to prepare you for grad school, and why should why should that financial investment be made? You know, why should someone invest in you financially? So you should be able to like quickly tell your story briefly, yeah, using 150 words. And you don't need to start saying too many sad story, like I said. I feel like you should just go straight to the point, yeah, about why you should be selected. Yeah, because obviously everybody needs the money. Everybody needs the money. So just quickly say something about your financial status and just go straight to why you exactly need the scholarship. Yeah, so that's for that. And yeah, you submit the form, so it's just as simple as that. So I'll go on to tell my own story about my Ketawa scholarship and like what was the progression. Yeah, so I think I applied for the scholarship when I saw the advert on, not really adverts, not really advert. I mean, some hours on, or I'm actually still on first class leaders group. So that was where I first saw. That's where I found out about Michael Taiwo scholarship. Somebody posted the link and I just clicked on it. So I think if you're actually like seeking for uh, admission into graduate school, you should really like try to, you know, get your hands on opportunities. Yeah. So when you see an opportunity, don't let it slide or say, oh, what is this? Just give it a shot. Yeah. So I gave it a shot, and um, I was I was able to move to the next stage of the application. Yes. So what do I mean? I think once you apply, your transcript, yeah, will be requested for. So you get a request for you to send or submit your transcript, something like that. So please, when you're applying, and the idea of this is to kind of authenticate like your claim you get. So if you say you have a first class, how can we verify that you actually have that first class? To be through a transcript. So you should have your transcript, or you say you have a 2-1, how can we verify that it's still through your transcript? So you should kind of have your transcript prepared before you apply, or even if not your transcript, maybe let's say your certificate. But I think ideally to be your transcript, because in our own batch, our transcripts were requested for and we had to send it. Yeah, so what else again? Yeah, so after the transcript, there was a test, and after the test, there was an interview. And after the interview, I was informed that I was selected for the scholarship. So that's that's on that. So you should actually look at what are the things that graduate admissions like the graduate admissions department of different schools, especially those in the United States. What do they look for in their applicants? So Maketawa's scholarship uses that same criteria, to select its applicants. Yeah. So that's basically my empty scholarship story. So those that have been asking like, how did you get it? How did you get it? This is how I got it. Yeah, so I think it's just about giving your best at every stage of the application process. Don't feel like, don't feel like what's the word? Let me just take it for granted, or I'm a Yoruba person now. Like if I was a Yoruba name, I should get it. That kind of thing. Just shoot your shot because like I'm from Akwa Ibom State and I got the scholarship. So it doesn't mean that you have to be like a Yoruba person to apply and to actually get. A lot of scholars are not even from Yoruba, not even from um Yoruba states. Yeah, we have some, but I mean, it cuts across different states in Nigeria. Yeah, so you should apply for Michael Taiwo scholarship and just have all this at the back of your mind before you send your application. Yeah. So what else again? Yeah, I think the Michael Taiwo scholarship, um apart from paying the apart from making a financial investment in you, they actually give you mentors, like world class mentors that you can talk to about different things during your application process. You can talk to them about which the schools to select, yeah, about the schools to choose. They can go on to review your documents. Even some mentors, I think, covers for some expenses. Yeah, and I think I know of someone who a mentor paid for our West evaluation. Yeah, yeah, paid for our evaluation for West. So and even many others, their mentors paid for their application fees. So you can definitely shoot your shot. Yeah, just shoot your shot. Example now, my Gitawa scholarship originally does not cover West, but your mentor decides that, oh, I think you need this. Your mentor will actually go out of his or her way to ensure that you get everything you need. And then you can talk to your mentor about different issues, even about your career. Because the way the mentorship thing works is I think you'll be assigned a mentor in your field. For example, now, if I'm since I'm interested in machine learning, I have a mentor Debbie that actually does machine learning. You understand? Yeah. So and yeah, I have a mentor that does that, and I also have another female mentor. I also have another mentor that is even, that is in the economics field. So you can just get a lot of mentors. Yeah, yeah. And if I'm like a Taiwan on his own, is always like a mentor you can talk to about anything at any point and they'll be willing to assist you. So you should definitely apply for Market scholarship. And what else will I say? Yeah, so there are different meetings like organized at different point in time to catch up with all the scholars. So it's like you have an accountability system because you need to say what your plans are. You need to have a plan and you need to explain how you are going to achieve your goal. So if when all the scholars are talking about the progress, if you have not been doing anything, you definitely feel that should I say, let me not say pressure, but you will feel like, oh, these are my mates and they're already making progress. So let me also make some progress, you get. So, and you also have access to that community, you understand. Even when you even get to United States, those people will still remain your friends that you can talk to, oh, see the way the lecture is going on, see the way this is happening. And so it's really important for you to apply and just give it your best shot, yes, like I said. So that's just it. Yeah, so thank you so much for visiting the channel today. Yeah, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I think you should subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button because I've given a lot of information about postgraduate applications. Yeah, especially for the US because that is where I'm really experienced in. Yeah, so I'll give information about waivers and different things that I get a lot of questions about. So this would be a means for me to share my um story. I don't know if I should feel like that or provide guidance here concerning different questions that I'm always asked to get. So I was saying something about First Class Leaders Network. Yeah. So if you're interested in First Class Leaders Network, you don't need to pay to join. It's actually free. So and First Class Leaders Network was really instrumental to me during my application process. There are a lot of mentors like Nonso, Gift, Chinonso Odebutu, Gift, Chukwuoye, Chukwunoye, I don't know. Yeah, that should be the pronunciation. Yeah. So there are so many mentors that can really like help you. And then the founder is Samuel Adeleye. So Samuel Adeleye, you can even search for him on Twitter or on LinkedIn. Yeah, so you can even search for First Class Leaders Network on LinkedIn. And you should see something about them on LinkedIn and even on Twitter. Yeah, so join the network, and I think just take advantage of every opportunity you have, because you don't know the particular one that is for you. So that's what I would just leave you with. So thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. And yeah, so if you have friends that also have questions about Marketer or scholarship, you can share this video with them. And if there's any other question you have that you feel has not been answered in this video, then you can just drop it as a comment. Yeah, and I'll be willing to like support you. Yeah. So yeah, thanks so much. Have a great day.